Peace, everyone. Yeah, man, I'm just watching this Superman 4 with Christopher Reeves. I've never watched all of it, Never. Superman 4. I'm trying to get through it now. But yeah, man. Yeah, my mate sent me this video of this senator. I think his name was Fumo or Fimo, something like that. And he was talking to this black pastor. And this black pastor was arguing with him about something to do with, I think it was something to do with like passing laws that would negatively affect black people as a whole in America. And he was like saying that, oh, they'll never do that. They'd never do that to us, and we're not going back to them times and blah blah blah. But this white senator, he basically said, looked the man in his face and said to him, look, if we had a secret ballot right now, voting to put black people back in slavery, it'd get passed. Ain't that scary? This is him. He's saying you don't know. You don't know these people that are in power. He said it would get passed. And this is a white man telling him straight. You don't know who you're dealing with, mate. Now, I'm not shocked. But then again, like, actually seeing someone in these days and times who are around this circle of power, basically letting you know that any opportunity they could take to put you back in chains, they do it. It's still quite scary. This black pastor wasn't having none of it. Look, man, these slave masters that were making a literal killing, but I mean financially, out of the slave trade, who had us all our families chained up, all in the Caribbean and the Americas. As far as they was concerned, it was a wrap for us. They thought we'd be in slavery indefinitely, forever, as far as they was concerned. Every avenue of light was taken away from us, and they never thought that we'd ever be able to get out of it. Obviously, they were getting trouble with uprisings and stuff like that, but they thought they pretty much had a lid on it. So to suddenly lose all your slaves in the Civil War and whatnot, concerning America and like everybody else that lost their slaves through abolition and stuff, there was vex. To top it off, the slave masters got compensation. Can you believe that? For their losses, for losing the slaves. How cheeky is that? And we were paying for it all the way up until I think it was about 10 years ago or something like that. Through our taxes. To the families of these slave masters. Which means that during our lifetime, the children of these slave masters were getting paid money from us, the descendants of the slaves. What? You can go and check that out for yourself if you didn't know already. I only just recently found that out a few years back. I couldn't believe it. The audacity. But saying that, France made Haiti pay back their losses for the island. Same thing. And that's what mashed up Haiti financially. Look at the state of Haiti. It's never recovered. And then America got involved. If I'm not mistaken, America bought that debt in the 40s or something like that. And Haiti had to pay the rest to America, if I'm not mistaken. Which is feisty as hell. Paying you back for what? It's your divine right to enslave us. Are you mad? Well, obviously you are. Don't you think the children of these slave masters think like their predecessors? Don't you think that in their mad minds that they think that they have a divine right to lord it over other people? Especially black people. They don't really give a toss about the underclass of their own people anyway. If you look at the history, they treat the lower class people diabolical anyway, but us, it was a different kettle of fish and slavery. But yeah, they never wanted us out of that. They've been trying all sorts to get us back in, physically. And it's kind of working through the criminal system of the prisons. Because look at the disproportionate percentage of blacks that are in the penal system in America. And then they're getting forced to make parts for all these big companies and stuff like that, just like they did it in peonage. I think that's what it's called, peonage. When just after slavery, they was trying to find a way to put black people back under the locker, so they just used to arrest you under jumped up charges and lock you up indefinitely and work you to death, basically. Exactly the same as in that movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. That's what they used to do. And they pretty much had that locked as well, especially in the southern states. I mean, black people were like literally put into cages to work for the coal mines, the train industry, ironworks, sleeping in their own filth, treated like animals all over again. Work to death, malnutrition, and then dashed outside in shallow graves. Young people, old people, any excuse. Just fill it up with blacks. The odd white person was in amongst that mix. But the vast majority, black people. I think it was the only because they needed the workforce, or the military force, should I say, in the Second World War, that brought a light to what was going on, because they needed the bodies for the army. I tell you, man, the people that run that country are absolutely terrible. Terrible. So when that senator said to the pastor, if we was gonna pass that law now in a secret assembly, it would definitely get passed. I believe him. 100%. I mean, all you got to do is read through the history of that country. Wow. They took time to write out that constitution, but we weren't involved in it. How can you write out a constitution that saves people's civil rights, keeps them intact, and all this stuff, and then you beating the hell out of a slave? Why is the next man a slave to you? Aren't all people created equal? Haven't you come out of this BS about the 3/5 of us of a human or person or whatever it was? Man, sure. So yeah, they're still about. They weren't going nowhere. They're still there now, working the brain. You know, to put black people back under lock and chain, and everybody else financially. You know, trying to use this new governmental crypto that they can see every damn move that you make, lock your money off if you go outside a certain perimeter from your city, if they're trying to impose a lockdown for whatever reason. You know, with their new schemes that they come up with, because look what happened to look what happened 5 years ago. You weren't allowed out your town because of what happened, and if you link that up to money, they'll just lock it off at a certain circumference of where you're at. So that's dangerous. A centralized crypto that's overseen by the government. That's very, very dangerous. I'm not into that at all. But yeah, why? So how do you... It's always getting weirder and weirder, isn't it? But yeah, Senator, man, said we'd pass it right now. I don't know. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. Peace.